Welcome back, guys. Okay, so in previous vlog, in a previous vlog of mine, I promised you guys that I would do some research on what exactly caused my knee subluxation and why I was having so much pain with it all of a sudden. So I sat down today and did some research. And thanks to livingwell.com and Dr. John Cluett, MD, a board certified physician. Sorry, not boardified physician. I did get some information. According to John Cluett and verywell.com, a subluxing kneecap is also known as a patellar dislocation, which we all knew that. And it's also very commonly known as patellar instability, which, okay, we kind of knew that too. That's kind of granted there. The knee joint is made up of three bones. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. They're made up of three bones that form the knee joint, which, okay. Each of these bones has a layer of cartilage where all these surfaces meet and come into contact with each other. So, like, say you put an actual kneecap and one of the other bones meet, there would be a protective covering of cartilage in between those where they meet. And then the knee is enveloped by a tendon which connects to your thigh bone or tibia. And that's just below the knee joint. Normally, in a normal knee, there is a groove in your kneecap, or a groove in your knee joint that the kneecap will sit in and slide up and down as the knee bends. Okay, this is called the trochlea groove. And when that sits in the center, when the kneecap sits in the center of the groove, and when your knee bends, it's supposed to move up and down. And that's normal movement. Well, in my case, with my subluxation, my knee also gets pulled to the outside of my leg because of the patella instability or patella subluxation. I did find out a lot of people with CP, if they don't walk and are not weight bearing because of the tightness of our muscles and the muscle tone, we are prone to this because of our muscles being so tight they could pull our kneecap out of place. However, some other causes are unusual gait, which could relate to mild forms of CP too. You're right down to like certain shoes you wear, or it could be just that you don't have enough of a trochlear groove there to keep your kneecap in place, or it could be that you just have weak muscles and weak tendons right where I explained. However, right now that I say that, I wanted to tell you guys, those are the causes, but I did find out that along with patellar subluxation, there is also a common form of pain disorder because most people with this kneecap subluxation problem or knee weakness or whatever you want to call it usually recover with therapy and or stretches and or just resting the knee. We tried that with me. So the next step was surgery. Surgeries for the more extensive cases, and the pain thing I was referring to is called, let me look up my notes here. But as I said, a lot of people with the patella subluxation usually never experience symptoms like it. However, in my case, with the muscle being so tight around my knee, I started showing symptoms. So, the pain disorder is called patellar femoral pain syndrome. Severe cases like mine do require surgery, and normally the surgery works. I did find out with the subluxation of the patella that bracing and therapy are only short term and only offer symptomatic relief. In other words, my case is just learn to love the pain or have my kneecap taken off, which that was presented to me as an option because I don't walk on it and I don't need the kneecap to protect anything. People that walk on theirs are going to need their kneecap, so they're going to go to greater measures. I'm not saying my doctors weren't great. They were awesome. But in my case, it's either like it or lump it, live off ibuprofen, which doesn't work like I told you guys. I found my brace today, so hopefully I can get that on and get some pain relief tomorrow after it's washed, because it was randomly behind the dresser. So that's how my knee was caused. It might have been caused because this started when I was 13 and I was walking. It might have been caused from my gait as I was walking down the hall and I walked wrong and boom, my knee went out of place. Who knows? But I did do some research for you guys. So if any of you have subluxing kneecaps in the future, I'm not a doctor. Don't take this as my medical advice. Talk to your doctor. See if they can prevent surgeries. You really don't want to be stuck in a cast for 6 months like I was. It was horrible. Very horrible. So, I am going to go ahead and sign off here, and I will talk to you guys, let's see. I'll talk to you guys Wednesday with some more research on some different topics, and make sure that you guys stay beautiful. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.